Today's lecture is going to be very important for all of you. In this session, we will learn how to communicate with brands through email in order to build a business relationship. First, when writing an email to a brand, you need to choose an appropriate subject line. For example, you can use a subject like Inquiry for Reseller Account Partnership. After the subject line, you should start with a brief introduction of yourself and your company. In this section, you mention your name, your company name, and explain what your business does. For example, you could write something like, "My name is and I represent the company. Our company specializes in selling products through online marketplaces and retail channels." Next comes the brand information section. Here, you explain your purpose clearly. You tell the brand that you are interested in becoming a dealer, reseller, or authorized partner, and that you want to sell their products. In many cases, brands do not easily approve sellers who operate only through e-commerce platforms such as Amazon. Most brands prefer working with businesses that have a physical store or a brick-and-mortar store. If you have a physical location, they usually ask for the store address. Once you provide that information, it often becomes easier to get a reseller or dealer account approval. The next part of the email is called Potential Partner Value. This means you explain how your business will add value to the brand and what benefits the brand will receive if they approve your partnership. For example, you can explain that your company has expertise in e-commerce, strong marketing strategies, and the ability to promote their products effectively. You can also mention that you will provide excellent customer service, handle customer queries professionally, and follow all MAP, minimum advertised price, policies and brand guidelines. It is also important to assure the brand that you are interested in building a long-term business relationship, not just a short-term opportunity. At the end of the email, you should include your company details, such as company name, business address, HST/GST number, if you operate in Canada or a similar tax system, contact number, email address. You may also include your Doing Business As (DBA) name, which simply means the official name your business operates under if it is different from the registered company name. Finally, remember that the content wording can change depending on the brand, but the main purpose is to clearly explain your business, your intentions, and the value you can bring as a partner. There are two main strategies you can use when contacting a brand. Strategy 1. You can directly email the brand and ask them for a reseller or dealer account. In this email, you introduce your company and explain that you are interested in becoming an authorized seller of their products. Strategy 2, often more effective. Instead of directly asking for an account, you contact the brand about a specific product. For example, suppose CarPro is the brand. You can copy the details of one of their products and write an email saying that you are interested in purchasing that product. You can mention that you want to buy 100 pieces and ask them what price they can offer for that quantity. When you mention a specific product and quantity, it shows the brand that you are a serious buyer. It does not look like a random email. The brand will think that you are genuinely interested in doing business with them. Because of this, they often send you a quotation or wholesale price list, and sometimes they also provide a reseller account. This is usually a very effective strategy to start a relationship with a brand. After receiving the quotation, you can then check whether the product will be profitable for you or not. If you want to check the profit margin, you can go to Google and search for the Amazon Revenue Calculator. If you are selling in the Canada market, you select Canada. You can either continue as a guest or sign in with your Amazon seller account. Then you copy the product ASIN from the product listing on Amazon and paste it into the calculator. After searching, the tool will show you the current selling price of the product, the condition of the product, for example, new or refurbished. For example, the product might be selling for $46, while on the Amazon page, the price might appear around $37. This helps you understand the price range in the market. You might also see that multiple sellers are selling the same product at different prices. In many cases, some sellers are not FBA Prime sellers, which means they are shipping the product themselves instead of using Amazon's fulfillment service. The calculator will also show the fees charged by Amazon, such as referral fee. This is usually around 15% of the product price that Amazon charges for selling on their platform. Fulfillment fee. This is the cost Amazon charges for picking, packing, and shipping the product to the customer when you use Fulfillment by Amazon, FBA. Storage fee. This is the fee Amazon charges to store your products in their warehouse. Storage fees are usually stable from January to September, but they increase during October to December because of the holiday season. Estimated monthly units stored. This is the estimated number of products you expect to keep in Amazon's warehouse during a specific month. You may also see miscellaneous costs, for example around $1, which includes small additional charges. Then comes cost of goods sold, COGS. This is the price you pay to the supplier for the product. For example, if the supplier sells the product to you for $30, you check if there is any profit after Amazon fees. If the total cost equals the selling price, you are at break even. Then you decide whether it is worth selling or not. Examples. If you buy it for $20, you might make around $10 profit per unit. Even if the profit margin is small, selling products can help keep your seller account active and running, and customers will continue purchasing from your store. In summary, always contact brands professionally and show that you are a serious buyer. Check the profit using the Amazon Revenue Calculator before deciding to sell a product, and focus on building a long-term business relationship with a brand.